There is something I find so chic about a stylish woman. Like, she's not out here chasing all the trends. She knows what she likes and she knows what works for her and her wardrobe. Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm Shalonda. If you've been here before, well, welcome back. On this channel, we talk all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, and everything else in between. Today, we are talking about the stylish woman and some of the things that I find to be so stylish. Monogram. A little personalization goes a long way. Like, I love to see initials on a sweater, like on a crew neck sweater, on a v-neck sweater. I also love to see it like on your cuff, like the cuff of a button-down shirt. J. Crew does this. I find it to be so stylish. It's also a great gift. People remember when you've taken the time and personalized, you know, whether it's a notebook for them, whether it is maybe paper, a pen, a nice ink pen. I find it to be so stylish. Like, I have a passport cover and I love opening it up and seeing my initials. I just find it to be so stylish. Now, I recently had a bottle of perfume. It was Louis Vuitton perfume, and they do the free monogramming. I got my initials on it, you know, but it's a great idea for those special occasions, maybe like an anniversary or maybe a birthday, like a special event that you just want to remember. I just find it to be so stylish when you take the time and personalize something. I am thinking about either new luggage or this tote because it's time. My luggage is holding on. Specifically, my carry-on is holding on for dear life. So I have been looking at trying to get maybe a nice little tote, whether I do the luggage tag monogrammed or do a bag, a tote bag, and have that monogram. But I think I find it to be so stylish pulling up to the airport with personalized luggage. Say what you want. I also find it to be so stylish when a woman invests in her basics. Like, she knows the importance of a crisp button-down shirt, a crisp white button-down shirt, a nice button-down linen shirt in the spring and the summer, a nice cardigan, a great blazer. The woman that understands that basics are the building blocks for a great wardrobe, is it not? Like, what would we do with our basics? A nice great white tee with a blazer under a v-neck sweater or a crew neck sweater. Pieces that make our wardrobe so functional. So a woman that appreciates her great basics. And I also find it to be so stylish when a woman loves vintage bags. Like, she's not here for the new. She loves a great worn, pre-loved vintage bag. Like, it's been taken care of, but it has, you know, it has some, maybe a little bit of wear and tear on it, you know, but I find it to be so stylish. Like, a woman that knows that Chanel today is not the Chanel from yesterday. Like, a woman that knows that 30 years ago, that was really that was really the good stuff. 30 years, 20 years. The luxury today, it's not the same. So the woman that knows and that can appreciate a nice worn Louis Vuitton bucket bag, a nice worn Dior bag, you know, a nice worn Ferragamo leather bag. That's what I love. That is what I love. I also love the idea of the woman that can appreciate a well-worn loafer. Now, I love a Gucci loafer, but any loafer. A well-worn loafer, like you've walked the streets in Italy, you walk the streets of Paris, of London, in these loafers. Like, they have miles on them. Like, maybe you've gotten them resold a couple of times. But I love a Gucci loafer. There is just something I find so chic and so stylish about that horse bit. It just does it for me. I've been eyeing the roll loafer, and I think that's going to be my next big girl purchase, the roll loafer. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my wish list for the year. Yeah, and treat myself. I also find it to be so stylish when a woman wears minimum makeup. Like, she knows that she does not need a full beat, but she still wants her face to look good, but she wants the pores maybe to be showing a little bit. She wants a little bit of her skin to be showing. She knows the importance of investing in the skincare over the makeup. I also love a woman that does minimum makeup or no makeup at all with a bold lip. Kendall Jenner does this. Zoe Kravitz does this. I've seen Kourtney Kardashian do it a couple of times. Also, our girl Tracee Ellis Ross. She is the queen of simple makeup and a bold lip. Whether she does a red or like a MAC Ruby Woo or even a pink color, she does it so well, and that has just become her signature look. And speaking of signature, I love when a woman has a signature fragrance. I find it to be so stylish when she knows what she likes, you know, whether it's a floral, whether it is a oud. She knows what works for her, and she's just drawn to whatever she's drawn to, right? She doesn't need to try all of the things. She has a signature fragrance, and people tend to recognize it. Like, I love the way that you smell. I think that's the biggest compliment, when somebody tells you you smell good. Like, I would take that over, I like your outfit. You know, we love those compliments, but when you tell me I smell good, oh, it just, my soldier, I think I had on Dior, is it Grace Dior? That's like my everyday scent. That for work, that as well as the perfumes de Marly, Delina. Those are great light summer, everyday type fragrances, because I don't want to be in the office, you know, overpowering someone with a oud. I prefer a oud. So I'll wear a light scent while I'm at work. And my soldier was like, there is just something about when I walk past you and I smell you. She said there is just something about the fragrance, a fragrance that just like lingers, like you can just smell it in the air long after you're gone, and not in a overpowering way, but a nice, fresh, you know, way. And I just think that's the biggest compliment. Now, one other thing that I find to be so stylish is knitwear thrown over your shoulders. We already have a closet full of basics, but a blazer with a little knitwear thrown over my shoulders, a button-down shirt with a cardigan over my shoulders, or even in the wintertime replacing maybe a scarf with a nice cable knitwear over the shoulders. I just find it to be so stylish, and I think it's perfect to transition, you know, from season to season, just to have something light over your shoulders. It's so chic with a pair of loafers and a nice vintage bag. Cannot tell me anything. Nails. We have to talk nails, because you know, I am in the military and we no longer can wear color on our nails, so I'm always reaching for a light, like a light nude, something that looks like no color. But I just find it to be so stylish when a woman has just a short manicure hand. Like maybe she'll try a nice red, you know, a nice color on vacation. But I cannot get into the trendy nails or the sparkly nails. It's just not my thing. I just don't find it appealing. But shorts, nails, even, you know, even like a classic oval shaped nail, but like a nude color, I just find it to be so chic and so stylish. I also find that dainty jewelry is just so stylish. Like, give me a nice tennis bracelet, give me some nice little earrings, a nice little thin, like, dainty watch. I just find it to be so stylish. I love jewelry, but I don't want my jewelry to distract from everything else. You know, an accessory, you're supposed to accessorize, but I just like it to be very minimum, and I just find it to be a little bit more stylish when you just have, you know, if you're married, you know, maybe a nice wedding, you know, ring, and maybe like a simple band or a simple, you know, ring on your index finger or ring finger. I just find it to be so stylish. Being stylish is subjective. So this was my list. You have to let me know what you consider to be stylish. But if you like these types of videos, leave me a comment and go ahead and come back for more. Until next time, my friend, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.